Kicking it off on Compass TV, I am joined by Cayman Islands national football team players Mason and Wesley, and they're here to talk about their up-and-coming football matches. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
I know you guys are used to the soccer pitch and everything, but I'm excited for you guys to join me in the hot seat, as I like to call it. But diving right on in, you know, we love to highlight athletes here. Starting off with you, Wesley, how did you get into football?
I've been playing football at a very young age. My mom used to play. I've been playing since I could walk, go straight up to senior level, yeah.
Oh, what position do you play on the field?
I play various positions, but my main position, I play left back.
Okay, don't know what that means, and I'm not gonna act like I know what it means. How about you, Mason? How long have you been
started
playing?
at a very young age. My oldest brother, he kind of got me into the sport, watching Man United games from a very young age, and then from then on, I just kept on it. And my position, I usually play striker. That's where I spent majority of my career, but then obviously I just play all over the pitch right now too.
I just have to give a shout out because Mason and I are cousins, so I think the athleticism runs in the family.
Family ties.
But I know, Mason, you have a lot of experience when it comes to international football. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I left the island at around 15, went to boarding school. I've been kind of all along the East Coast, played Division I football. And then with the national team experience, I mean, Wes started years before me on the national level, but I've been with the national team since around 2019. So.
Wow.
Couple of years, and then obviously Wes, he's one of the veterans.
Yeah, Wesley, what about you? I mean, you're on the national team, but have you played for any other clubs internationally?
I haven't played internationally for any other clubs. I've been playing straight through, like I said, from a kid go up. I've been around with the national team since for 10 plus years as well too. Yeah.
So I have a question when it comes to being a national football team player, because for example, gymnastics, it's all about qualifying to the team, but for football, is it you start off at the clubs or high school and then you work your way up?
So there's various routes. You'll start off obviously at the club. They'll select you from the club what they feel is the best for the nation as well, and then that's how you get into the national team as well.
Okay,
from the program.
so it is a bit of a selection process as well as what club you're playing for currently. But we were talking before we went on air, I was asking you guys whether you had practice or not. Mason, can you tell us a bit about the practice schedule, what your training looks like day to day? Yeah,
so usually day to day, I mean, up early, majority of us work, so you got to go to work. After that, try and hit the gym before training at night. Trainings are usually between 7:30 to 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So the trainings are quite extensive. But yeah, I mean, it's all about the love of the game. I mean, when you're playing the sport for so long, you kind of just get into that routine.
Absolutely. Now I have a question. When it comes to football, and you talked about hitting the gym, what are the types of exercises that you all do that helps play on the field?
You want me to answer that?
That's your expertise now, Mr. Jim.
Being in the health and fitness industry as well too, I would definitely say it's definitely different from that standard like gym workout. It's a lot of like plyometrics, high intensity training, interval training, like stuff like that as well too.
Wow.
Anything catered towards your sport in terms of agility, power, speed. Yeah.
Wow, I mean, you all are top athletes. You said that you train about 2.5 hours a day. How many days a week?
5 to 6, with a game on the weekends as well. So.
Do you have a game every weekend?
Majority, sometimes midweek games as well.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure work loves you guys coming in all tired and groggy. But I know you all are very excited because you do have some upcoming matches. Wesley, can you tell us a bit about first the Cayman versus Bermuda match? Yeah,
so we go and travel to Bermuda and play Bermuda on June the 4th. We play them at 6 o'clock Cayman time. Bermuda's a very tough team. I mean, both teams are tough teams. We're going into training sessions, setting up tactically, just looking at ways that we can go into those games and maximize our chances of getting the 3 points and getting the win.
So why do you say 3 points?
So when you win, you get 3 points normally in a competition. When you draw, you get 1. When you lose, you get 0. Interesting.
Now the other game that you all are very excited about is Cayman versus Honduras, and that's at home.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about that one, Mason?
Yeah, that one's going to be a big game. I mean, playing at home is always a privilege. Being deeply rooted within this community, it is the greatest honor for me to play in front of the home crowd because, yes, we play football for the love of the game, but at the end of the day, we're wearing the Cayman Islands badge. This is for everyone at home. So when we're able to go out and present, our hard work to the public, it means a lot for us.
I love that you said that because, as a national athlete myself, being able to see the flag wave in a stadium is an indescribable feeling. Wesley, can you tell us about your proudest moment as a Caymanian football player?
Proudest moment, I would say, probably easily is the qualification. First time Caymanese have ever qualified in the Nations League to League B. Really tough competition we played up against as well too. The group that we have now has got a lot of potential, a lot of talent in there as well too, and just the camaraderie, unity in the team as well too. It's been carrying us a long way.
That's beautiful. How about you, Mason?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for these games. Like Wes said, we have a really young team. I think the average age is just over 23 years old.
That is very young.
Yeah, so we have the players that we have now. I mean, obviously in the next round, they're going to be older, more qualified, way more experienced. So it's just nothing but the best for this team. And I mean, it's only going to get better.
Now, you mentioned this Honduras versus Cayman game, and I believe we have that graphic again to show people when it is, where it's happening. Wesley, I want to go back to you because Mason touched on it briefly. What does the home crowd mean to you? I love the air horns, don't get me wrong. And I will be bringing my air horns.
One of the best parts is the air horns. For me, home crowd is immense, super important. We call it the 12th man in football. It's one of those things when you're playing in a game, a tough game, especially to be at home. You almost feel like you have that extra person as well too. When you're getting fatigued, your legs are getting heavy, you feel like you can't get any more. You look into the stands, you hear the crowd, you see the flags waving, the crowd cheering the team on as well too. It gives you that extra bit of energy.
That's beautiful. And you know, Cayman and Honduras are quite close. So, and there's a lot of, you know, people from Honduras here. I have a feeling Truman Bodden is going to be jam-packed. It better be. Everyone at home, I better see you at Truman Bodden for the Cayman versus Honduras game.
Yes.
But what other, and also, you guys are wearing red. Is this your uniform?
This is our travel polo.
Okay.
So we usually wear this when we travel in and around the hotels.
So when we go to watch Truman Bodden, because we're all going, wear red.
Wear red.
Where can I get one of these uniforms? I should have worn one today.
I believe you can definitely get them online. I know there's a couple of vendors around Island that sell the jerseys.
Okay, so when we come to support Cayman, wear red, buy a jersey, and come out and support our boys.
Yep.
That
June
sounds
7th at 2 p.m.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks.
There it is.
Now, these are the up-and-coming games. Are there any other exciting events or matches happening that are going to get you closer to the FIFA World Cup? I'm sure that's the goal.
Yeah, I believe after these 2 games, it kind of depends on our results. So if we get 2 really good results, preferably wins, we can then qualify from being the second best team, and that would then go into the next round in September, October.
And Cayman has qualified for FIFA World Cup, or we haven't yet?
No, never.
So
never.
this is the year.
Yeah, last year was the only time we won our first World Cup qualifying match.
Oh, well, I cannot wait to watch you guys win, dominate, not only versus Bermuda, but versus Honduras as well. And again, everyone, please go out to support our young football players. They're out there representing our country, making us proud. So I better see you at Truman Bodden.